ترى حان الوداع فترقرقت منا الدموع وبقيت
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني علما. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Sheikh Ahmed Sabir, and we have brought to you a series in the month of Ramadan where we recite the very commonly recited surahs from the Ampara and we translate it to them such that you may know what meaning is within them. Today, I've picked up a very commonly recited surah, which is also part of the four Quls, and also turns out to be the very last surah of the Holy Quran, Surah An-Nas. Let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Qul, say, a'udhu, I seek refuge, bi, with, Rabb, the Lord, and nas, the mankind. Now, why is the word kul used over here, you might ask? Well, before that, we must translate the word nas itself. Nas means mankind, and it comes from two root words, nasya and ins. Let's focus on the word nasya right now. Nasya means the one who tends to forget. And as a sidetrack, ins means the one who has a strong desire for worldly things. Well, since we know that the man is forgetful, we need to remind him to go back to his Lord. That is why the word kul has been used over here. And again, the word Rabb. How would you define Rabb? Well, Rabb means the one who owns you, who takes care of you, who protects you, who feeds you. Basically, like an owner. Now, let's translate the entire ayah. Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Say that I seek refuge with the Lord of the mankind. Next ayat is Malik an-Nas or Malikin Nas. Malik means master, and An-Nas we already know means the mankind. So, why is this thing being repeated over here? We already know that He is the Lord of the mankind. Why do we need to know that He is the master of mankind? Well, it is to put some emphasis upon this statement that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala owns us. He has complete authority over us. He's the Lord of everything that exists. Ilahin Nas. Well, if you'd like to translate the word ilah, it could be translated as either Lord or a place of return. So, Ilahin Nas would be place of return for the mankind. Now, again, you know that this is being repeated as to put emphasis on the statement that Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, knows everything and owns everything, has control over everything. Min sharril waswasil khannas. Min, from, sharri, evil, waswas, whispers, al khannas, the one who runs away. Okay, I will translate this ayat, but who is this al khannas? Who is the one who runs away? Well, we know that every time we say A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, I seek refuge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from shaitan the accursed. What are we doing? We are trying to cast away shaitan, the one who fills us with evil, unfortunately. So this al-khannas is shaitan, the one who runs away when we speak the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, now what exactly are we seeking protection from? Waswas, his whispers. Min sharril waswasil khannas, from the evil whispers of the one who runs away. Alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas. Alladhi, the one who, yuwaswisu, we already know, whispers, fi, in, al-sudur, the chest, and nas, the mankind. Alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas, the one who whispers within the chests of the mankind. Well, what do you exactly mean by chests? We know that there's a connection between the brain and the heart. We kind of metaphorically state that the heart gives emotions. So, whenever we have this feeling or tingling sensation of doing something bad or committing a sin, unfortunately, we feel as if there's a fuzzy sensation inside of our hearts. This fuzzy sensation apparently arises from the whispers of shaitan that he casts inside of our chests. Min al jinnati wan nas. Min, from, al jinn, the jinn, wa, and, an nas, the mankind. Min al jinnati wan nas, from the jinn and the mankind. This ayah states that this shaitan, he could be from the jinns and the mankind. How so? Well, we know when shaitan wasn't shaitan, when he was iblis, when he was the head of the jinns, he was a jinn and he still is one. But that time, he was a good person. I shall go into the details of how he became shaitan later on, inshallah. But what we must know is that he can also be in the form of a human, or basically, he can kind of tell a human, or he can whisper into a human, such that he may make another person go astray. And about the jinn, you already know. He is a jinn. Barakallahu feek. We have finished Surah An-Nas, and inshallah, sooner or later, we shall start up another surah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.